Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we will be doing a summoning session on the new Ascended Fjorm banner. As you know, I'm a big fan of Fjorm, so I will be summoning strictly for her. Usually on these banners where you can spark, I go full circles just to get as many units as I can, and for my 40 sparkling to be as cheap as possible, but I'm going for as many copies of Fjorm as I possibly can. So I will only be going on greens. Now, if there are no greens, I will go red. But hopefully, we don't end up with anything other than Fjorms. So yeah, let's get started. Hopefully this Fjorm is a lot nicer to me than every other Fjorm that I have tried to summon so far in this game. Like for regular Fjorm, she's been a plus 9 just because I've been summoning the legendary remix banners. Both times that she was on it, I summoned for her, and literally I only got the only copies that I got were the ones that I spark, because I could not get it. Like the first one I summoned like 4 Annas, which was the other unit sharing with her, and the second time I didn't get any blue units that I can think of. Maybe I think I may have gotten a Dimitri on it, but I can't remember. And that's just regular Fjorm. Bride of Fjorm. On her original banner, I tried summoning her. I spent so many orbs. I was sniping for her, and I ended up with 7 different 5-star exclusive colorless. And that banner came out right before the very first demo, where they remove all of the 5 stars from the pools. So all of those units were still in there. So I literally summoned every single colorless at a time, with the exception of Loki. Loki was the only colorless unit that was a 5-star exclusive at a time that I did not summon. I summoned every single other one that at one time and got no Fjorms. So for her Bride Fjorm, then I tried to summon her on the when she was on the legendary banner. On that banner, she was sharing with Duma and Summer Guntra. I picked up 2 Dumas and 5 Summer Guntras, and no Fjorm at all on that banner. And then finally on her when the Bride banner came back again, I had saved up about 1,000 orbs just so I could make sure I summon it. And I only walked away with 2 copies. Now, I didn't spend all 1,000 orbs on her, because I summoned, there was also the Fallen Heroes banner at that time, the one with Fallen Ike and Julia. So I summoned for Julia as well. But that was after I made sure I had at least 2 copies of Fjorm. So yeah, Fjorm is a unit that I like a lot, but really avoids me. Like right now, I'm not getting a single green orb, and I'm hoping I don't get any pity breakers of other colors, like Brave Marv, for some reason. Alright, so at least it's still pretty low on, it's only 3.25. Plus speed, okay, much better than the one I have. I think the one I have is like plus def or something, or plus HP. Still, we're not here for anything other than Fjorms. So please give me green orbs. Very hard to snipe for a unit when you don't even get the colors to do so. But yeah. As for New Year's Fjorm, I have 2 copies of her, and I think that's the only Fjorm that was able to summon relatively easily. I think both of them came in the very same circle, if I'm not mistaken. But aside from that, every single time I try to go for regular Fjorm or Bright of Fjorm, I end up with nothing. So I'm hoping this one is a little better to me, and I'm able to walk away with a couple of copies of her. I did make sure I cleaned my barracks before I started, so I shouldn't have any problems with filling out my barracks. I just doesn't seem like I'm getting not even like more recent ones. Well, I did get Luthier, which is a unit I'm just collecting for merges. Oh, okay. Finally, something I can spend more than 5 for one circle. But yeah, so Ascended Fjorm is. I always had. I was hoping that she would get an alt that, in which she was an armor axe unit, but I was picturing it more like her with Sinmara, or like Sinmara, the head of the axe of Sinmara just attached to like Liftier, her lance, or something like that. For like a banner that just mixes it up, like mixes units from like the same game for different weapon types, something like that. So I did think that she would at least someday get a axe armor. I just didn't expect them to do like this ascended type of heroes that they're doing now, which is really cool. Being able to give an extra asset to a unit is really good, because like many times you'll be like, okay, do I want a plus speed, or do I want a plus attack? Do I want plus res, or do I want plus this or plus that? So it's usually you have to choose between one or the other, and sometimes they do have two really good stats, and you just want all you want is one of them. You don't want, I mean, all you can get is one of them, even though both of them would be good. So with this, at the very least, on certain units, you are able to give them that extra asset or boon, as pretty much they used to be called by the community. They call them booms. Boons and Banes, or assets and flaws, are their pretty much name on the game. And the cool thing about Ascended heroes that I do like is like you can just give them one without even having to spend the currency that they themselves bring. I don't know if I really do like that one. That I like that they're limited, but I don't know if like, okay, you get one from one that you summon. So if you summon a brand new Ascended hero, they'll give you one, but that's it. You only get one per Ascended hero, not per Ascended hero copy of the same one, but just per that specific unit, which makes it way too limited, I guess. So I mean, it's good that it's limited, but I think that is just maybe too limited. All right, so we're at 3.5 or still 2.5. All right, we're at 3.5 and nothing yet on the Fjorm front. We're 20 to the 40. So I did make sure I had orbs for this. So hopefully, I'm really hoping I can walk away with more than just the one I'm gonna spark, and not end up with like going over 5% on pity rate over and over again before I get stuff. But yeah. As for I don't know if it would have made too much difference if they allowed those stats to be like, okay, so in arena, when you have a merge unit, when you merge a unit for the first time, that gets rid of their flaws, right? And that allows that unit to go up whatever BST they were down by. So if it's like a 180, yeah, a 182 unit, right? So without there like a level one, well, not a level, an unmerge. Once you give them that first merge, it gets rid of their flow, which gives them those points back. So that unit went from a 182 to a 185. That should have been something that they allowed to do, like with the asset flower that we're getting, the to let them get that extra points. Like, okay, so you spend this, they gain that second boon on one of the stats. Let them, they should have been able to just, okay, they got the 3 points, let those points count to arena. The item is so limited that in order for you to have like a core unit with all those stats, you would need pretty much 4 of these heroes, which at this time there's only one, Fjorm. So no one would be able to do it. Everybody got that one free copy, so that would be like 2 units that you could do with Fjorm herself. I guess you could have 3 units for your core. And then the whatever the bonus unit is just the bonus unit. So yeah, like you could just do it. Everybody would have been able, well, not everybody, but people would have been able to get it for their core, and at least 2 of them plus the one that Fjorm gives herself. If that is something that that you would be interested, or players in general would be interested. So I don't really think it would have been that much a big deal to just let them keep those stats, let them count toward the arena to arena. But I guess like flowers on count toward arena, in yeah, arena is weird. Like I don't know. I don't play arena competitively. Yeah. Battles. All right. I think this is my first battles. I mean, aside from no, wait, did we get a free one? Yeah, I think we did get a free one. So actually, I'm not merging right now, but we'll just. So yeah, we're approaching 4%, and so far, the only thing we got in is that Marth, which was not even a green unit, and a lot of 3 stars, a lot of Ravs, in what is it? Hawkeyes. What else have we got in? Fury 2. Forgot what his name is. Bartre. Not really good units that have at least usable fodder. Just. But at least we're getting more than 1 green. And at least we're getting greens to at least attempt to get 1 unit. But. Yeah. Okay, so finally, we got 1 copy. So at least I'll have a +1 Fjorm as of right now. Alright. Plus rest minus def, okay. I mean, plus speed is probably her best. But yeah, so with that we get the what is called a ascended floret. We did get 1. We're gonna continue summoning. Which one is the 4-star on this banner? Oh no, the Bathos. Okay. I guess Bathos is not a bad unit to like if you want to merge for arena purposes. Like he scores pretty good. No, let's just stick to the plan. I mean, okay, so we go back down to 3. Yeah, I'm sticking to just sniping. Another Lex. Yeah, so like there's a lot of units that I want to build up, but I never have enough like feathers for it. Just to plus 10 them and give them like at least basic kits, like nothing too much. And it's like again, I don't really go for arena, and I think like the biggest problem I have with arena is the rallies. Uh, Having to get rally up plus or rally uh, double rally plus. That's pretty much my biggest problem with arena. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't mind building at least a couple of units for arena, but having to give them that dual rally, and those dual rallies don't really come out on too many units. And on top of that, we're not getting a lot of units with the a lot of the demos units that they're giving us with just at least not a plus version, just like a rally attack speed, which is pretty much the one that is the most rare right now. It is on a couple of 5 stars, the rally attack speed, not, and then in order to be able to get like rally attack speed plus. But yeah, so that's something I wish they do give us like a little. I think the only ones we have are rally def res and rally speed res. I think those are the only two that are on a 4-star unit that you can get. Alright, we've been getting a couple of legs. We had the feathers, we would merge them, but pretty low on feathers. Yeah, out of the units that I've been wanting to build so far, the only ones I have managed to finish up are Ileana. I did get her to plus 10. What is the other one unit? Natasha, I have her at plus 9 at the moment, so I need one more copy. But I won't be getting out of this banner since I'm strictly going green. Yes, that's 2 Fjorms plus the spark one, so that will be 3 Fjorms. This one is also plus res. Wait, was the other one also plus minus attack? I think that's 2 minus attack plus res. Alright, so one more and then we can spark for the third copy of Fjorm. Nada green over here, but so yeah, so far Ascended Fjorm is treating me better than her other selves. Soleil. Now Soleil was a real unit I was kind of interested in building depending on her refine, but I don't know, her refine doesn't really doesn't convince me too much. It's not bad, it's just, I don't know, it could have been something better. It's strictly player phase. Like she has nothing on enemy phase. She at least like had something for enemy phase as well. It would have been a little better. But yeah, so 3. Alright, we keep summoning because like I said, we're gonna try to get as many copies as we possibly can. Nope, it's just Faye. Faye, whose refine did really help her a lot. She is a unit you see every now and then in ether raids. Green units in ether raids, like on defense, not on defense, on offense, are not as common as blue units. Well, I mean, there are a few green units that you'll see used very often on offense, and basically it's just Gustav. That's only because he already comes with the damage reduction weapon and the near save. Sometimes you'll see the do just because he's also a near save. So So yeah, those near saver or saves units, armor units, I guess. Which one is the? I think the blue one is the 4-star focus. But let's go with colorless. But yeah, I didn't decide whether I was going to go colorless or blue. Yeah, here's a unit that is not useful for anything. At least like at some point he did have a small niche or being a highly defensive healer, but his attack sucks. He can do no damage. He's just guess he can just be annoying. That's pretty much it. But we got so many better healers nowadays. Combat healers, defensive healers, healers with unique weapons and stuff like that. That units like him they're just not anything anymore. Which brings us to refines. We're talking about it, but healers, dancers, and refines. So far, the only healers that have gotten a refine are like unique healers, the ones that have their own weapons already. In dancers, to this point, no dancer has gotten a refine. I'm pretty sure once legendary Azura is up for a refine, that will tell us a lot whether if she gets a refine or not. If she gets skipped over, then they're really not doing anything with dancers. Like mostly because of the legendary remix. Like I'm pretty sure they'll remix her. Like they'll give her the 300 the 300 scoring skill. Maybe they'll give her well, she already comes with blue duo flying 3, so maybe they'll upgrade to the blue duo flying 4, or maybe she comes with attack tactics. They might give her like Hun attack 4. It all depends on what they want to do with her. But if she gets skipped over for a refine, oh man, Ranulf, you are not a unit I want to see right now. You are a potential Fjorm. So you do have a dual rally, don't attack and defense. That's pretty much the only thing you have. So like this is what I mean with like the rally attacks. Like just for this unit, like that's basically all they can give you. Like rally attack defense plus, and because you need rally attack defense, which is I don't think it's on any 4-star unit in the game. Like no 4-star unit has it, so you can't even get like at least what is it, the chill that he has. So and war beasts can only be passed to beast units. So that's pretty much my problem with the rally skills. They're extremely expensive to get, and then because we don't have easy access to the prior form like rally attack defense on that one, it means that you have to take both of them from that unit, meaning you're likely not to be able to get anything else from them. And their uses out, like they have mild usage outside of arena, like in ether race, but for rally traps. But you can just use like a basic rally, like rally defense or rally res or like anything like that, like the most basic versions, and it will do the job. So they're pretty much strictly for arena and for arena scoring to be precise. So that's why I don't know, those skills just I wish they start adding like different skills for, even if they're just like assist skills and they're pretty much just for arena like these skills, but at least give you a little more than just rally. Maybe I don't know, like a shove plus attack defense shove or something like that, or reposition speed res, like the ones that give 4 points only, not even the 6 points that the rallies, the dual rallies give, but at least make them more interesting. Make them so they're at least usable outside of arena with some level of consistency. Okay, Adrift Corin, female Adrift Corin. I think this is the. I don't know if I have her actually. I think this may be like the only Corin that I'm missing, but I may have already had it. Okay, so yeah, I had her before. Actually, no. The only Adrift unit that I'm missing is Camilla. Adrift Camilla is the only one I don't have. But yeah, rally skills really. I don't know. I wish they do something more with like the assist skill slot than just you have to use rallies for arena. And aside from that, you're gonna always use a positional skill everywhere else. And like, as if you're not running a link skill, well, I guess they do have a couple of skills that do interact with them. Not the link skills. The rule skills. Those do interact with rallies. So they're not all terrible, but yeah, like pretty much outside of arena, they don't really have too much of a use. So again, I'm not even asking them to just give us a dual rally plus on a 4-star D mode, but at least give us like the pre version of it, like rally attack defense or rally attack speed or rally, I don't know, those ones, because they did give them to us when the units were like just released. Like rally def res can be found on Roderick. Man, Roderick has it. Who else has a rally? Forgot who else has those two rallies. The only one I remember is Roderick. Was pretty much the one I always used to give, at the very least, to give them the rally defense. But yeah, but going back to the subject of Azura, yeah, Legendary Azura is gonna tell us whether they're gonna do anything with dancers or not. Yes, we got one more Fjorm. This puts us at 4. So she is +3 at the moment, and they're all merges. I'm not summoning for fodder or anything like this. This one is plus HP minus defense. I mean, she does come with far save, which of course far save is in Hardy Fighter, but you can pass both of them at the same time. Hardy Fighter does have a prerequisite, or so Hardy Fighter, yeah. So Hardy Fighter is, it's not a skill that many units can use, but the ones that can use it can abuse it. So I've seen plenty of what is called Aegis Hectors, Brave Hectors. In Brave Hectors would be a unit that can abuse the skill. He already has follow-up prevention on his weapon, so unlike Fjorm, which she just prevents because of her speed. Okay, we got the do. It's pretty much my first to do, so near safe. But again, I don't fodder off my only versions of a unit, so like, see, he's pretty good for fodder. He has 30 stance and near save, so that's two things you can pass from him at once. But I don't plan on running him as a near save unit, at least not for the time being. I really don't like double save teams. I don't know, they just seem kind of cheap. Pretty much like the same thing I had when like Bike was pretty much the tank in ether raids. I rather put him on a defense team than put him on an offense team. It's like, okay, you're just gonna be defensive. I'm getting a lot of battles. I mean, at this point, I might make him a merge project, but at least let's save them so we don't accidentally send him home or anything. But yeah, so pretty much if he's the thing to run, I don't want to do it. Like, I didn't go after Dual Leaf. I didn't go after Dancer Sigurd. I do have regular Sigurd. That's mostly because I do I do like collecting legendaries and mythics. That's pretty much what I go for on merges, legendaries and mythics only. Very rarely do I go for a unit that is not one of those two. For merges like Fjorm, which is, I think this is probably the first time that I've gone after a 5-star exclusive unit just for merges. I have gone after 5-star exclusive just for like one copy of them, just to have them. But strictly for merges, on a non-legendary mythic, yeah, I think it's just Fjorm. Alright, we're still good on time. I do have to keep in mind how much time has passed, because I believe it always cuts off the recording around 1 hour. I think like 1 hour and 2 minutes. If it goes past that, it won't tell me it stops recording. It will just stop recording, which is kind of annoying. I wish it would tell you, hey, like, recording stopped or something like that, so you know, okay, it's not recording anymore, let me set it up again. But no, it just keeps, the clock keeps on ticking, but nothing happens. Like, it just cuts off the recording at some point, which is really annoying, because that has happened to me when I'm recording something and it will be like right at the end, something's about like happen at the end, and no, that's when it gets cut off. So I do hope I get a plus speed one, but I do have plenty of trade fruits, like, to be able to change it. So that's not that big a deal if I have to use trade fruits to change it to a plus speed. But I do wish I get a couple of them. I mean, at least one of them that is plus speed, and hopefully that I can get more copies, for at least 2 more copies at the pace we're going, because we are not getting anywhere fast. So pretty much the consensus is that the next one, the next ascended hero will be Legiar, and that's just pretty much because that's where the story is leading. We had a Niffle first, then came what is his name? Muspel. Now we're getting Fjorm, so next one should be, of course, Legiarn. As the ascended hero. It is a little bit weird though that just because of the way they set this up in the story wise, neither Niffle nor Muspel are like any kind are mythic heroes. They're just base heroes, which is a little weird, especially because especially on Niffle's side, since all of the royal family, less Yilger, are legendary heroes. So Guntra, Fjorm, and Creed, all 3 of them are legendary heroes. And then Yilger is a regular unit. And then on Muspel's side, none of the Muspel units are legendaries. So you got Surtur, Legion, and Leviathan. All three of them are normal units. And then you have the god of both of the realms just be also regular units. So I don't know. I just think it's weird that it worked out that way for them to just be normal units. And for these ascended heroes to just be basically regular units. They don't have like a anything that demotes them as ascended heroes other than the fact that you can give them that extra bone on them. Like dual heroes have the dual skills, and then they have the which is also the scoring. Then you have like uh, what is it called? You always want to call them resplendent, but it's not resplendent. It's the dual heroes who are not, well, dual heroes are from the same game, and the other ones are dual heroes that are basically from separate games. But I can never remember what they're called because they're pretty much just dual heroes. They have the same. They score just like they do. They have a skill that can only be activated. They do have the differences that it only affect heroes from their own game, but aside from that, yeah, it is. They're basically the same thing. What do they call? I cannot remember. But yeah, but the only has have like the little something that denotes them as special heroes, but Fjorm has none of that. She's like, for all intent and purposes, just a normal hero. She's gonna be on the normal summoning pool, so she can just show up while you're summoning. Unlike the only other unit that who should, which is dual Ephraim, which is like the only other hero who's didn't come on a special banner, but he doesn't show up. He's not in the summoning pool. He's pretty much the weirdest of all of the duos because all of the other ones are seasonal, except him. Well, them, which that would mean they should be in the normal summoning pool, but they're not. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the way they classify units is a little weird. Alright, so yes, I was feeling her. Five, I think this is 5 copies. This one is plus defense, so still no plus speed. Again, like I said, see, no denotation or anything like this. Nothing in her name except for like her title as Ice Ascended. Yeah, it's just a little odd. All right. Keep on summoning till we run out of orbs. I do plan on picking up like do a couple of in games, and because the other unit I'm also interested is dual Sotis, because pretty much my two favorite units in heroes and Final Fantasy heroes are Sotis and Fjorm. So I do want that the Sotis, that flying Sotis. Fortunately, she's a seasonal, so cannot spark for her. So it's just I'm at the mercy of the luck if I want to summon for her. Maybe I'll just wait for the dual heroes. Oh, Jill. Okay. I don't have Jill. Like, at the very least, it's not a unit I already have. Well, neutral. That is very weird. What do you even have? Moonbow, speed cash, and speed defense range. Okay. At least we didn't have any pity rate at the moment, but still, we just one Fjorm. So any unit that we summon that is 5-star that is not Fjorm is just a wasted potential for a Fjorm. Alright. No. Also for this ascended, I thought this should have been like on a Fate channel. There with all the rewards they're giving us, the heroes. I'm surprised that they didn't do a Fate channel for the reveal of Ascended Fjorm and Ascended heroes in general. So yeah, I mean, when was the last Fate channel that we had? I think it was during the summer. Yeah, summer celebration. So we are due for a Fate channel, possibly by the end of this month or maybe next month. Yeah, I forgot when. There's the only other two big things that are to happen are, of course, voting starting for Choose Your Legend 6 and the voting for however they do A Hero Rises this year, or that event where we get a free 5-star copy of a unit. So those are the two major ones. I just don't remember exactly around what time frame do they start. Oh, Orochi. Alright, we are merging Orochis as well. I don't know if I actually have any merges on Orochi so far, but Luthier and Orochi, I'm merging them both. They're quite different. One is fast and the other one is not. So one has a pref weapon, the other not, and another Jill that could have been Fjorm. Alright, Jill, the first one was fine since you were new. Now you're no longer a new unit. And this one is also a neutral Jill. Okay, that is even more weird than picking up one neutral copy to pick up two neutral copies. What did we went for last time? Colorless. Let's try blue this time. But yeah, two completely neutral Jills. Okay. Which could have been two completely neutral Fjorms. That would have been better, but at least we have been getting her. You know, like I said, Bride of Fjorm is probably the one that eluded me the most just to get one single copy. Oh, Miranda. At least I'm getting the units I plan to merge. Though I'm pretty sure for most of them, I already have more than enough copies to merge them. I just need the feathers to be able to merge them. I guess not for Luthier and Orochi. Those two, not so much. I'm pretty sure Miranda and Lex, I should already have more than enough copies to merge them. I'm still missing one Natasha, which that one I don't have. Okay, this has been too many red summonings in a row. I need green orbs. Olivia. Again, we'll have to wait till Azura comes in to find out whether Olivia will ever get a refine on her weapon. Well, like, I can understand the healer things, like not giving healer weapon refines to healers unless they had a unique weapon already. But dancers, I don't know. I don't know why they don't want to give dancers refines. Like Azura, base Azura, really would like a refine, especially because they changed her artwork on the on her Resplendent. and she definitely doesn't have a Sapphire Lance on the Resplendent anymore. So when they released the Resplendent, I was like saying, okay, maybe we're gonna get a refine for her weapon. And yeah, I mean, she's even a 5-star exclusive. Well, not a 5-star exclusive, a 4-star special, which we haven't really gotten any of them. Something over here. Did we get a single 5-star, 4-star special? I don't think we got in a single 4-star special, which is weird. I usually get at least one or two of those in per summoning session, but yeah. So oh no, we did get one. We got a drift coin. But yeah, so not even the ones that were 5-star exclusives got a weapon in weapon refine. So I mean, all the 5-star exclusive healers did. Okay, this is Sonia. Yeah, this is Sonia. She threw me off for a second just because she's her resplendent art, which it is a much, it is a big improvement on her original art. Like they completely changed how she looks like from her base art to the resplendent art they gave her. Roy's our boy, but not today. Alright, we're pretty much approaching the end over here. We are starting to run low on ores. We did start with 500 plus. And at the very least, we did pick up 4 by summoning and 1 by sparking. I do hope I get at least one more before we run out of orbs. Yeah, I didn't really have anything to talk about too much on this one. Like not a subject like I tend to at least try to have when I'm doing these summoning sessions. And the channel is not big enough for me to like put out a Q&A like for people to ask questions, just because I guess, yeah. Okay, so we did manage to get one more. And would this be the plus speed that we want? Will you be a plus speed? No, plus HP defense. Okay, I think we already got those exacts in my beast before too. But yeah, the channel is definitely not big enough for me to like say, okay, just leave a questions, enough for me to have some things to answer during this. But yeah, we should be summoning on. Well, we might actually, depending on who the legendary hero is this month and what units are in, we might have to skip it. I usually do summon on most legendary banners, but I might actually have to pass on this month, depending on who the legendary is. As I said, the one I've been waiting for the most is legendary Alincia. And when I do hope that she comes, she is a flying healer as our first legendary healer, since we still don't have a legendary healer. But yeah, so we're hoping for Elincia as the legendary hero. Well, we're hoping it's not Elincia, actually. We're hoping it's not Elincia, just so we can skip on that banner. But we do, when she comes, that she is a flying healer. Alright. But yeah, so I will probably so yeah, like if you have any questions that anything that you would like to interested in asking, really doesn't matter what you want, that you can literally ask anything. I guess I'll save them for whatever the. I can either answer them right on the comments if you want, or you could just save like question for next summoning session, and then I'll just save it for next summoning session, and I'll answer it while I'm recording if that's the thing. But again, the channel is pretty small, so getting enough questions to feed through a whole summoning session is kind of hard. Alright, we're pretty much nearing the end. Will this be another one? The final one. Okay, I gotta see how many battles we picked up. Because we might have picked up enough battles to, I don't know, think about making a merge project. Alright, so the next one should be the last circle. We don't want to go on to a place in which we get like 3 ores and can only summon 2 of them. So we'll leave a few ores behind. Alright, so whatever is here. Alright, this will be the last one we summon. Because this leaves us at 10. And yeah, I don't want to be like, I don't want to accidentally have like 2 orbs hanging out there. I'll probably pick up some ores just to finish off the circle, but I'll do that offline. Let's summon on this one, which is the daily. Red or blue. We'll go with the blue since there's only one. There's no point in going for Tetis since she's a 4-star hero. So yeah, Oscar. Actually, Oscar, I think he is one of the units that has a dual rally skill. Yeah, he's the one with rally speed defense. So yeah, that's what we got. Rally speed defense, rally def res, and I think that's it. And we still have 18 days, so I'll think about whether I want to summon on this or not. I know this is a banner that a lot of people did summon on just because it had this and this, which is what people want the most, because pretty much that's what Ether Race has devolved into. Save teams. Okay, so we still have a few minutes. Enough for us to check what we ended up with. We'll go with rarity obtained in the certain order. Alright, so these are all the Fjorms that we managed to pick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have plus rest minus defense, plus rest minus attack, neutral, plus HP minus def, plus attack minus def, and plus HD minus def. So this one and this one are the same thing, and these two are the rest. So it doesn't really matter which one I merge into which one. One of them will get the whichever one ends up the main one is gonna get the the trade fruits to switch her to a plus speed, and then we will probably give her since she can refine herself, give her plus attack for it. Yeah. So these are the two Jills, both neutrals. Very, very weird. The Sonia plus HP plus speed minus HP. The Do plus rest minus attack. Corin plus attack minus HP, and Ranulf plus speed minus attack. So let's see how many Bothiers did we end up with. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onto the one we already have. So yeah, maybe we'll merge him. He scores pretty well, so. Oh, and actually, where's the Marf? I know we picked up a Marf, right? There you are. This one. Plus speed minus rest. Okay, so both of them are plus speed. And we get to get rid of our minus attack, which is awesome. So yeah, we'll merge them just because getting rid of minus attack is slightly better than passing on distant pressure and spurn to a unit that already has those skills. So once again, yeah, Marv, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Fjorm, 1 of them was Spark, Ranulf, Dedu, Sonia, and 2 Jills. Which, I don't know. I guess attack speed push and speed defense rain can be passed both at the same time. So who knows, maybe we'll keep one and give the other to somebody else. Fodder for another flying unit. It has to be a flying unit. So yeah, we'll merge them just so you guys, because it's always good to like show you that this is the reason that we did some of this was for merge purposes, you know. So again, it doesn't really matter which one is the one I keep, because this is the whole point. I guess I shouldn't have, the very least should not have gone with the plus HP one. And who knows, she'll definitely be used for ether race purposes and maybe arena purposes too. But yeah, for right now she's mostly gonna be for ether raids. I guess I'm gonna be using her as far save unit. I mean, she comes with it, so it would be weird not to use her with it. Alright, and like I said, change her trait, make her a plus speed. I guess she can be minus HP, I don't really mind. Yeah, plus speed. Alright, and then she can ascend herself. So we'll give her attack as her ascended. And there you go. Plus 5 ascended Fjorm, plus attack, plus speed. Plus 5 flowers. And that's pretty much all we can do. That's as much as we can upgrade her. But yeah, since we are pretty much nearing the limit of our time limit, once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.